I am so happy that Little Abner from 1959 is amazing. This is everything this film should have been. And I say this because before this, I watched a Little Abner film from the 1940s, and it was terrible. It really wasn't very good at all. And then I discovered this one, and it does feel like the cartoons have come to life. This is exactly how to tell a Lil Abner story in live action. This was released in 1959. It's a musical film directed by Melvin Frank. It's written by Al Cap, Norman Panama, and Melvin Frank, and we have a cast including Peter Palmer as Lil Abner. We have Leslie Parrish, Stubby Kaye, and various others. The performances are brilliant. The music is a joy. The music is by Gene DePaul, Joseph J. Lilly, and Nelson Riddle. Visually, it is just so satisfying. If you're unaware, Lil Abner is a comic strip by Al Cap, and they were turned into the stories were turned into a series of cartoons, and they're good fun. The Lil Abner cartoons are really entertaining, and this does feel like the stories from the cartoon, from the comics, have come to life. The characters have to evacuate because they're doing atomic bomb testing, but they want to save their town. They don't want to leave, which is fair enough. And also, everybody wants to marry everybody else, but Lil Abner would rather do other things. The narrative itself, it works. It's interesting. I wasn't that bothered about it though. For me, I was more interested in absolutely everything else than the story, the overarching narrative, but I have no issues with it. But the aspects that I love are, well, as I said, everything else. The music is so fun. It is so fabulous. The set designs are stunning. The costumes are amazing. The color palette is so bright and vivid. As I said, it feels like the cartoons have come to life in live action, and they did such a phenomenal job there. And it's exciting, it's engaging. The characters feel like the characters from the Lil Abner cartoons. Yes, it's corny, it's cheesy. The same can be said for the cartoons. And I love it. I absolutely love it. We also have some wonderful performances. The choreography is great. The camera work's great. I absolutely loved it. This is definitely a film that will not appeal to everybody. And I would say, though, even if you've never seen any Lil Abner, you could still enjoy this. I don't think you need that context. Whereas with the 40s film, I feel like the only benefit would be comparing that live action to the characters and maybe seeing how they compare. Whereas this one, you could jump in with no prior knowledge and still enjoy the story, but obviously having that experience with the cartoons would enhance that and make it even more exciting. If you're not a huge fan of musicals, avoid it at all costs. It's a very musical. It's very over the top. It's very showy, and I love that. And I think it's fabulous, and it's cheesy, and it's delightful. If you don't really like musicals, though, then you're not going to enjoy this because it's not subtle. It is the exact opposite. And for me, that was an absolute joy. Without question, I think the 1959 Lil Abner is a brilliant film. I'm very happy to recommend it. And if it sounds like a film for you, whether or not you've seen Little Abner cartoons or read the comic strips before, then needless to say, I'm very, very happy to recommend it.